Welcome to the Jeff and Brent Show.
30 to 40 minutes is good when we're ranting.
Yeah, we could actually we're actually on now. We could call this episode
Free bowling?
help us figure this shit out.
We don't have to figure shit out.
I welcome people to offer suggestions if we should actually, let's talk into our mics properly.
Okay, sorry.
Let's remind ourselves of protocols, and then let's trying to figure out if we should do just rambling. And I guess we're trying to figure out what we are entertainment. I hope we make people laugh a little bit.
You know what? When we get together,
inform them with our twisted view of the world.
When we get together, our family and other folks, right? They laugh at it. They think we're funny.
That's not funny.
Right, so somebody's got to find it funny.
Somebody will find it funny.
Somebody's got to find it funny because, we think we're funny. We're not trying to be funny, but I think we're funny.
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
We do think we're very funny. I think I'm hilarious. I shouldn't say this because it's going to make me look like a lunatic. But my wife catches me laughing sometimes when I'm by myself.
And you're fucking
she'd be like,
nuts.
what's going on? Like I said, I just told myself a joke.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
What's that whistling?
Yeah, that's my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's the wife telling me to go home.
Have you ever she can't tell you that in the middle of a podcast.
She can actually.
Oh my God.
It's actually.
Give me I'll talk.
Oh, actually no, it's Peter. It's Massive Peter.
Oh, does he know he's been talked about?
No, not yet. I'm just gonna text him real quick saying that we are doing a podcast.
Send him a photo of this.
Right. I might send him a photo. Hold on.
Yeah, just get it. Yeah. There we go. This could be a publicity shot. For anybody who's listening on Spotify or Apple, sorry, you're not getting the visual. No. It's not a great visual.
No, sorry. Just we're trying to send a photo to Massive Peter, our friend there. Yeah.
Let me get it going. Let's start going with some deep subjects, deep questions.
All right, go ahead. Give me 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Send it to him. Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me when you're ready for a deep question.
I'm ready, dude. Go ahead.
Okay. Is God black?
Oh gosh, dude. Oh, you know what, dude? Is if you ever go to my parents' house, they have the
little black baby Jesus statue.
No, it doesn't have to be black Jesus. Mother Mary too. She's black too.
You have Filipinos always have.
Yeah. Sorry, not
Filipinos always have the baby Jesus King statue in their house.
No.
Right? The little Santa Nino.
Santa Nino, yes.
Right? Every Filipino household has one except mine.
Because you're a fake Filipino, yes?
I'm as Filipino as it gets, man.
Actually, you kind of are.
My wife and kid are Filipino.
Yeah, you actually they are. Because seeing your family photos and all that stuff, minus your family, like your immediate family, the way as they come, but every time you hang out with people I see from Facebook.
Well, I had a lot of Filipino friends when I was a kid. That's how I learned all the swear words in Tagalog.
What kind of swear words?
Oh, I'm not going to say them here.
You should. Like you tell my wife too.
Poot. No.
And you say, what's it? TT?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say it on here because
people don't know what that is though. But they're actually.
If anybody ever listens,
but
they will.
What about my folks in the Philippines? They want to know if some white guy knows how to talk Tagalog.
Yeah, Tagalog swear words.
So what?
No, your dad knows that I know how to do it.
No, but I'm talking about my cousins, my nieces.
Oh, yeah. I'll put on a show for your nieces. Don't worry. Your cousins, all your nephews, whoever, they all want to hear a white guy swear in Tagalog. I'll put on a show.
Yeah, you should.
I do every time someone comes over who's Filipino.
Yeah, you do.
I have a lot of, when I go to my wife's family side parties, to say I have a lot of Filipino relatives is an understatement. There's as far as what people go in the party, there's me and maybe one other guy.
Yeah.
Depending on if one of my nieces is dating a white guy at the moment.
And you don't even like those white guys. You say you know what? I don't even hang around with those white guys. No,
that's not entirely true. No, it's funny that when you're I think any nationality finds this, when I go to a Filipino party and there's another white guy, they kind of marry me up with the other white guy in the party, thinking that we must have so much in common. And let's put these two guys together. They'll talk.
I don't even like.
And it's kind of like how like anybody feels when you're like a minority in a
right.
You know, if you're the only black guy at a white family party, and they say, "Here's another black guy over there. They'll be friends." Why? Because we're both black. No, this does happen.
I feel
funny because I lived before we moved to this small town. I lived in Vancouver, which is really predominantly like Asian Chinese,
Asians,
and in almost every place that we ever went, my wife and I was very visibly the minority. And then we moved here. Sorry, did I catch you at a bad time?
No, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Is that your wife texting you?
No, it's Massive Peter.
Oh, tell him we're busy.
I am actually. He's going to be our sponsor.
Oh, well, if he gets us a sponsor.
Yes.
Actually, we'd like a sponsor if anybody wants to sponsor us. We will promote you to, and if you're, anyways.
No, going back to your story, I feel you.
No, I was saying when we moved here, my wife all of a sudden, like, because wherever we moved to this small town is very white.
Oh, I know.
And my wife noticed it right away. Like, hey, where's all the other Filipinos? And like, I did a search on I remember the demographics of this town, and it said like 6,000 this nationality, and when it came to Filipinos, it said like how many Filipinos in this town. The Wikipedia page was 26, and it's like I know that's not true. We've met more than 26 Filipinos here now, but when we first moved here, it was very white. And my wife noticed it. I said, "Yeah, that's kind of how I felt in Vancouver all these years. Like I felt like the minority, and it was really weird that like we actually, honestly, when we moved here, we missed the Chinese element of like our surroundings. We missed like seeing Chinese people everywhere, and we missed like the authentic Chinese restaurants because the Chinese restaurants in Vancouver. When you go to a restaurant in Vancouver for Chinese food, if you walk in and you see a bunch of white people in there, you walk out. You know that's not the real stuff.
No, it's not. No.
So we used to go to a neighboring community called Richmond, where the real Chinese restaurants are. Where like
they don't speak a lick of English.
When I walk in, I'm the only white guy. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be the good stuff. And we used to go to these night markets and all these. That's something I miss about Vancouver was the real Asian food that was really done like it was done for them. It wasn't just. Yeah, MSG crap.
For
us white folk, like they, you know,
and bad driving.
Oh, you're just trying to get us into trouble.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying.
Talking about women or Chinese? You just looking for trouble.
No comment. It's just
change the subject. Avocados or bananas. When you see it's a crapshoot. When you see a bad avocado or bad banana, do you still eat it?
Yeah, I do actually.
When you open an avocado, you don't know what you're going to get. I always find like I'm just trying to pick the best avocado when I get it, and when it's all brown and everything, like a banana. Like, do you still eat it?
Oh wait, I do. Yeah,
Filipinos.
But the thing is, like,
you guys are hard. Filipinos are hardcore.
Oh, but you know what? The funny thing is, like, me and my kids, we take one bite, and if it's too ripe, we're throwing it away. You know, which is kind of sad.
Too ripe.
Yeah, it's too ripe.
That ripe means. Oh, you mean it's like it's gone bad?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll still try to eat it.
I cut out the brown spots.
Yeah, we still try to eat it, but my kids are like, no, you know. Oh, you know what the funny part was last night? Me and the wife we were in bed last night.
What we doing?
We were watching TV.
Oh,
we weren't doing anything, you know, like nothing like that. No. But I was scrolling down, going through Facebook, and I saw the Philippines, like how the Philippines, like the life in the Philippines, is in Tondo, Manila. Tondo, Manila is it's a messed up place. It's where
it's not near Mindanao, isn't Mindanao?
No, that's down. That's somewhere that's far. But Tondo,
Mindanao is where like Bin Laden was apparently hanging out
with his wives.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. With Abu Sayyaf, with all these.
Mindanao's badass. I'll tell you a story about that after. Go on, finish.
Let me finish my story. And I was like, because like my kids, they want to go like, oh, let's my little one especially. Oh, can we go to Japan? because actually we are planning to go to Japan.
Nippon.
Right. No, we're actually planning to go to Japan.
Oh, I got a story about Japan too. It's not my story. It's my dad's story.
The sales. Don't
say names,
but there's a lot of sales.
You said their name wrong, anyways.
Yeah. So sales. Yeah, I said it wrong, anyways. So they're planning to go to Japan, and we told them like if they're going, we're gonna go too. And my little one, he really wants to go, right? Because of Pokemon stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
But I was going through YouTube last night, and I was just like saw the Philippines, like the way of life in the Philippines, the poor folks.
Yeah.
And
sorry,
no, not that.
I thought we were alone.
No, and we saw it. I was watching it. Me and the wife, and it was like, holy crap, dude! Like, imagine taking our kids there instead of Japan, and let them be there for like an hour or two, and let them absorb how the life in the Philippines is, how they're living now, and how comfortable the life is, you know.
Yeah.
And me and the wife were just laughing our ass off last night. He's like, and the funny thing was, little one comes in. He's like, I'm like, hey, do you want to go here? He's like, what's that? Oh, instead of Japan, you want to go here? He's like, where's that in the Philippines? Like, little one's like, oh no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm like, you know what? Like these kids, they're so spoiled, man.
Your little ones never lived in the Philippines.
No,
they lived in Chicago.
No, none of them did. They were both born in Ontario.
Oh, because you were already done with Chicago.
Yeah, I was done with Chicago. Yeah, I got married when 17 years ago.
Yeah,
and I left Chicago 17 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That long ago, yeah.
Yeah, it's been that long, right?
And you just went back there last year.
Yeah, it's been back to last year. It was actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And
I was tempted to go back with you.
It was awesome.
Meet all the boys in the hood. I hear so much about.
Yeah. No, I didn't actually go to my old neighborhoods.
No.
Didn't go there. No. No, because I didn't have time. I spent with my whole family in Chicago, like my immediate family. Right? We had a blast. Every day was like a drunken night. Oh my god, dude! I'm telling you, like I think my liver just shut down that whole week.
Yeah, I know you actually.
Remember?
Yeah,
when I came back, I didn't drink for like what, maybe a month.
Yeah,
maybe. Oh my god, I was like, my body was just dead, dude.
But what did I tell you? You'll get over it.
Yeah, after a while,
you'll drink again.
But I think the problem is what the problem is knowing you because you're a bad influence. Right?
Yeah, you wish.
You are a bad influence, dude.
You know, I was thinking about a story about my in-laws and my parents. Japan. My dad played hockey. I think so. He played hockey for like I get corrected here by all my siblings or my mom maybe, but for about 40 years maybe. And he had this back and forth tournament. At one point, he played for this team and they had a friendly tournament with this Japanese hockey team, and I believe they were the 1936 Japanese Olympic hockey team.
Hiroshima's?
Yeah. Anyways, and this Japanese, I think it was a 1936 Olympic hockey team, and they played the friendly tournament with Japan. Then the Japanese team came here, and then they went back and forth, and they stayed friends for years. We used to get Christmas cards like every year, like the most high-tech Christmas cards, like from Japan.
Really?
Everything from Japan is always like better than the rest of the world. We used to get Christmas cards.
Of course it is, dude.
Christmas cards that made music before that even was a thing. As I tell this story, I'm just remembering another story because one of the wives was a Japanese Olympic figure skater. And I think the Olympics, like you're a big Nazi Germany fan. One of the ladies was she was a figure skater. I think it was the 1936 games that was in Nazi Germany, wasn't it?
You know what?
You don't know. Anyways, I told you I know all things World War II, but she has a picture of her like at the end of her figure skating performance going up and doing a curtsy and shaking the hand of Hitler. And
what's a curtsy?
Like you bend your knee. She had just done her performance, and Nazi Germans kind of tried to put on a good face, like they they stopped doing all that stuff they were doing.
Like you say, like they're trying to play it off like I'm gonna kill you.
Well, it's kind of like
maybe later.
It's kind of like my son just went to LA and they got the Olympics coming up, and he said, "You know, it's amazing, Dad. Like the Olympic Committee came to LA to review things and stuff, and he said they fixed the homeless problem in like 1 week.
Of course, it's so easy.
He said my sister was touring my son around saying like, well, I don't know what happened, but last week there's all
shows.
Yeah. And he said, but the Olympic Committee's here and it's all cleaned up. And he's like, well, where'd they all go? It's like, I don't know, the Four Seasons.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like,
they probably did.
It's amazing how much they can like take care of a problem. But I mean, like Nazi Germany, they put a halt on all their like abuse they were doing to the Jews and the Gypsies and everything during the Olympics to show the world that we're a nice country.
Oh, they're so nice. Yeah.
But anyways, this woman, she had this picture of herself meeting Hitler, and this was like a pretty crazy picture, even for Hitler to be shaking the hand of a Japanese person was a wild thing. So she gave this photo to my mom, and she signed the back of it. She autographed it. And it was all these Japanese people that I'm speaking of. They're all long dead now, as is my father. It's a new generation, but it's funny because I pulled that picture one night to look at it, and then I put it back on the counter at my mom's place, and then we had a big family party, like a bunch of outside friends and relatives came, and I just stuck the picture like on the back of the outlet behind where the bar was for the family party. They could all see. Just to get it out of the way. Just I didn't know where to put it. Like I didn't know what drawer it goes in. It's not my house, and I stuck it there, or someone stuck it there, and nobody noticed it. I think people noticed it and wondered, like, why does she have a picture of Hitler? Like, it was an awkward that's realization afterwards, and we're like, oh my gosh, was that sitting there all night? And it was the only reason my mom had it is because her friend was the figure skater. And she gave her the photo and she signed it. And my mom thought, wow, this is a very historic photo because this is a never before published photo of Hitler. And he's shaking the hand of a Japanese woman figure skater, which is amazing in itself.
But did she die after like 24 hours after that?
No, don't try.
Are you sure?
Down a dark road. Anyways, that was my Japan story. My other story was Philippines. My father-in-law, my mother-in-law, their family was from Mindanao. Or my mother-in-law's mother, she just died at like a couple of years ago at the age of 100, and she lived in Mindanao, which is where they say Bin Laden was hiding out.
They always hide there, dude. The Abu Sayyaf stuff.
Her husband, would be my son's great grandmother. Her grandfather, he died. They used to have a rice fields or something like that, and
everybody in the Philippines had rice fields, dude.
He died because he got robbed. He went to the peephole in his door to look through. Someone knocked, and when he looked through, he couldn't see anything. It was like gun
shot,
got right through the eye.
Yeah.
Good times in the Philippines.
Well, those are the times with the Japanese time, I think.
Those were the days, my friend. We thought they never end. Is that what you're gonna say?
No. I wasn't going to say that. I never said it would be the good times.
One parting shot on my Filipino father-in-law. He's also dead. But
the sweater you always let me borrow every time I'm cold?
Yeah, I always lend you his hoodie, the one he died in. The one he was buried in.
The one he's buried in, and you let me borrow, yeah?
Yeah. I made up part of that story. He wasn't actually buried in it.
No, don't worry about it.
But no, so my name is Brent. He went to his grave thinking that my name is Greg, and I never corrected him. Never corrected him.
Well, good for you.
Just like my son, there's a certain word that he says wrong that I've never corrected. And
like what?
I don't want to say it because I don't want. He might hear it, but
he won't hear it. Actually, he won't hear it. He actually just between me and
you. I've kept this up long enough. It's fine. The word ambulance, he's pronounces ambulance.
Dude. My kids.
Anyways, I kept it alive because I just thought it was too cute.
It's funny.
I didn't want to correct it.
Yeah.
He's turning 16 now. Poor kid.
Who cares? You know what? He doesn't.
He's all he's wondering now is how many other words I've screwed up on him. Like he's really suspicious of everything now.
No, I think your son is a good kid. Your son is a good kid, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying he was a bad kid.
No, actually, yeah.
I'm saying he has a bad father.
Well.
Oh, yes. All right, let's dig into the dog pile here.
Okay, go ahead.
What I talked about the. I wanted to talk about Don Rickles, but I got to pull up this.
I don't know. You got to tell me something about something that I know, dude. Like,
no, but there's
what the
something.
hell?
Hey, how do you stop a clown from laughing?
What? Just kick him in the face?
No.
What?
See, look, this is not a kid's party joke. How do you stop a clown from laughing? Hit him in the face with an axe.
I was gonna say just shoot him in the face.
No, it works.
Yeah.
Anyways, that gets to laugh like half the time.
Mm.
Tenacious D. Do you know who they are?
Oh, dude, that's Jack Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did they say? They say Tenacious D is Jack Black and his sidekick, but they've been around a long time.
For a while.
I googled them.
Yeah, for a long time.
They said something about. Oh, the other guy in the band said, "Hey, next time, don't miss." He was talking about shooting Trump.
Really?
Right. And so because of that, they put a stop to all their concerts, like, boom, done. We're on a break.
No way, for real?
So my point I'm going to make on this is that I hate it when people do that. Like, when you say something you regret saying, say sorry, move on. And
No.
keep going. Why don't they just...
Why would you say sorry, though? It's for fun.
Or just say it's for fun.
It's for fun, though. Like, what's so offensive about it, though?
Well, even if you recognize that it was offensive, why don't you just why do you got to stop? We got to stop touring. We got to do this. We got to go see our pastor, see our counseling. And why don't you just kind of, oh my God, you said something, you probably just offended half the room, but move on.
That's why I hate people nowadays.
Well, I think that's one of, and I'm not trying to get political, but I think that's one of Trump's greatest strengths. Why he's still around is because he doesn't say sorry.
We never say sorry.
We've never said sorry to each other.
No, never.
There's times where you should have said sorry to me.
I don't give a shit.
Remember that time? Oh, shit.
I don't give a shit. You know that. I don't give a shit.
No, but there's times
if I hurt your feelings, it is what it is. Right?
Yeah.
That's how friends are.
Yeah.
You tell them how it is. Right?
Yeah.
But you know what? For me, when you talk about it, you think about these folks, I'm so offended about everything. Like, dude, shut up, dude. Like, offended about what? Dude, what are you? It's for fun.
Are you woke?
Yeah.
Are you woke?
Call me at 6:30 in the morning. I'll be awoke. Yeah. Yeah. Oh
one day we're gonna get into our opinions on
Jesus Christ, dude.
Woke is a joke.
No, you mean it's not even woke as a joke. There's woke as a sissies, dude.
I know.
Let's
not get into it today because that's a deep.
Yeah, it is actually. It's gonna create a whole can of worms.
Yeah, let's let people discover who we are without us spelling it out.
I think they know who we are, dude. Yeah, we don't cater to all those sissies out there. If you're offended, you know what? I'm not gonna say sorry. You can kiss our beep.
Just because you're offended does not mean it's offensive.
That's right.
This means you're.
That's right. You're offended. Yes, you. Just remember, you're offended, not everybody else. Yes, you're offended.
You know what? I actually cannot think of a single time where I would say I was offended. I was offended. I'm trying to think of something like, people make Catholic jokes all the time. I'm Catholic.
Fine.
I don't like the joke. I don't like the joke. Whatever.
That's right.
I'm not offended. I don't expect them to stop the humor. My sister used to do stand-up comedy, and that was her favorite thing, was to make Catholic jokes. I'm actually going to be emceeing this month a Catholic
I know you are.
fundraiser.
I know you are.
Which the Catholic Church has asked me to MC, even after the local bishop heard me make a whole bunch of Catholic jokes. And he's like, yeah, this guy's still... So they're okay with making fun of themselves.
See, that's the real folks, right? They're not a bunch of sissies. Like, oh my God, I'm so offended. Oh my God, please just take them off the air. Like, shut up, people. Like, dude, I'm sick of your people. I'm sick of what's so offensive about everything nowadays? You can't even say anything. Like, oh, that's so offensive. My kids, I'm teaching my kids. Like, you know how my kids are. I teach them they're not saying that it's offensive, but they're telling me. Other folks don't find that as a...
Well, you know what? There's a shift happening. There's a shift happening now, and I notice it with there used to be this one. I don't. when I was talking on the last episode about how ignorant I am on certain things, like
so am I.
I even forget which is left and which is right. Like I don't like. I hate being labeled by like, oh, you watch CNN or you watch Fox. You're left, you're right.
You're lefty or right.
Wait a minute. Why do I have to even be labeled? Can't I just say, like, one thing I love about Bill Maher is the fact that there are things that I hate about Bill Maher.
Right.
I love the fact that I like things about him and I hate things about him. It's like, that's where we need to get back to, where like you don't have to like be aligned with somebody because he speaks your truth on everything. Bill Maher does not represent me in every way, but some things I find funny, some things I find that, oh yeah, I don't like that, what you said there.
Mm-hmm.
I love that about him. And I came to that after like a couple of years of not liking him.
Right. Me neither. Like I'm never like, I don't actually still now I don't like Bill Maher.
And I hope that people can maybe one day not ever figure us out and just kind of like take us or leave us, and just but we don't have to. There's more to us than who we vote for every 4 years.
But the thing is too is, buddy, is the people who knows us, who knows us really well, who actually got to know us like when the last even a couple of conversations, they know who we are, and what we stand for, right? That's what all that matters.
We're almost at 600 views on that video we did 2 weeks ago. That's our first video.
Really?
I'm just saying.
I haven't checked.
For fresh out of the gate, that's not bad. No. We were expecting 2 people.
Actually, some of my folks who hasn't watched it yet, and at work.
So it could be 10 more by tomorrow.
Maybe they're like, hey, what's the name again? I haven't watched it yet. Like, oh, you know what? Why not? You know. So
the domain is offleashtime.com.
Is it offleashtime.com?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Spotify and the Apple, I believe you just need to look up the same thing, Off Leash Time.
Off Leash Time.
Same with YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. You can listen on Apple, listen on Spotify. We are, full disclosure here, Jeff and I are really a couple of green machines here, just learning this as we go along. We're expecting to make tons of mistakes over the next few months.
We make a lot of mistakes already.
Our path to greatness is going to be a long and, I was going to say difficult one, but I should say a long and fun one. It's be a fun journey. We're not doing anything difficult. We literally came. Yeah. I said, Jeff, can you come over today? Let's bang out an episode or two, and what are we going to talk about? I don't know. I got my dog pile list of topics. That whenever I think of something, I stick it in this document I call the dog pile.
It's called Jabs too.
And
remember
Jabs.
Jabs. You call it Jabs.
Jeff and Brent show.
Yeah.
And this list is like really long, and I just kind of see what's in here and things that might be fun to talk about. And some things are going to last a minute. Some things are going to last 10 minutes.
10 seconds. Yeah, right. I think like we had this list for a long time. Yes.
Yeah, it's good. We got a good head start because I'm still adding to it now.
Yeah. See.
Anytime a random thought comes to me, and
it's just, I know
it's usually the dumbest thought.
I'm actually still watching you doing it. We're talking halfway through, and you're typing.
I need a new method of doing that. Maybe like a voice record or something where I can send myself. There must be an AI thing or something that I could use now for this. That's a little more effective than typing an email to myself.
Isn't it Rootzilla AI thing?
Yeah, Rootzilla. We're gonna have my brother on here one day talk about. I'm part owner of a software company called Rootzilla. If anybody's interested in the,
I'm not interested, but
Rootzilla, like ROUTE, like traffic route. One time, man.
I don't know, man. Like,
I got 47 seconds.
Oh, you got 47 seconds? Like, you know what? Like, we're actually good. We just probably shoot another one after this.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, man. Like, you know what? Like, just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, we're having fun, like we always do. Like, it's another day in your garage.
Yeah. Right? Oh, people don't even know about the garage. We should actually shoot a few episodes in the garage.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, because like our good stuff comes out of the garage. You know, like this is actually like what a child's play we're doing down here.
We'll shoot some in the big room too.
Yeah,
in the
right.
Time. But,
you still got the Airbnb going, but hopefully, the next Airbnb booking is not blind. Maybe say.
Oh, that's my time.
That's you.
Anyways, I want to give a shout out to some of the charities that I support.
You don't support, dude. You don't support.
I support. I've created a bunch of charities for underprivileged kids. One is called Camp Sad Sack. I wanted to give a shout out to Camp Sad Sack and all the heroes for zeros at Camp Sad.
Oh my god,
No, Heroes for Zeros. It's a
that's a movie actually.
no, it's
That's a
another
movie.
charity I started where these superheroes come out and they deal with underprivileged kids. And then the last one that I started is near and dear to my heart is Losers and Cruisers. This is
Hey, man.
It's a car rally where the underprivileged. No, okay.
Yeah, no, not now.
I just lost half of our audience. In
Yeah,
those
you
last
did.
3 stories.
We don't. Dude, what the hell are you talking about? God, man, charities, man. You ain't
Where
got no
did
damn
this-
charities.
Where did this all start?
Hey, but
Oh,
hey, remember, I actually for Nights of Columbus, we asked, can we do an episode of our
I
breakfast?
know.
I asked our
We'll
head
get into
knight.
that later.
We're gonna do that, yeah?
So let's close this out with my first question. Is God black?
No, he's not.
How do you know?
He's actually Middle Eastern, so he's not white either.
Yeah, actually, that's a good answer. 'Cause
Middle Eastern.
I think he is dark skinned.
You cannot say that he's a white. He's not. Yeah, he's Middle Eastern. You know,
Yeah.
so he's not. Yeah, he's not black. He's actually all of our colors. He's in the middle.
No, but there should be more crucifixes with a dark, like.
But no, God, he's not racist. He's
We know he's not racist.
he's in the middle.
No, but it's funny how all the crucifixes are white. Like you never
Yes,
see
that's what I'm
like
saying.
Kobe Bryant on a cross. Too far?
No, that's actually it's fine because he's been gone for a while. But you know who's gonna get mad?
That's our
Your
parting
nephew.
shot. Which one?
Your
Don't
nephew's
say his
gonna-
name.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name, but his name is is it Rome? That's not his real name though.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Is that
yeah.
his real name?
Oh, the Kobe
He's-
lover. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, he's Kobe. He's gonna kick your ass, dude. You know that, right?
yeah.
Yeah. But you know what?
It's probably
Before
best,
we go,
it's probably
is
best that we walk away from
yes,
this one. Now.
before we go, actually, one of my favorite players in the world.
Okay,
Yes,
Kevin Durant.
No, shut up. No, not Kevin Durant. He retired a couple of days ago. Is Derrick Rose, one of my favorite, second best players.
Mine is Delonte West.
Long story in that one.
Don't say it. Don't
We're
say
not gonna
it.
say it, but we're gonna get to this. We might get into
We'll
this.
get into it next
We'll get
time.
to this next time,
Great,
yeah.
Delonte West. Anybody who's watching the comments, just comment, remind us, Delonte West.
Yes.
That's our time. Thanks, folks.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night or good morning, whatever you are.
Son of a bitch.
Delonte, I forgot about Delonte West, dude.